Even though Josh was growing in popularity on YouTube, he was still bitter about the past. He would also joke about being a cult leader to his less than 10,000 subscribers. And though he voiced his disdain for sickos, the intrusive thoughts about high school girls seeped through. He just couldn't stop ruminating.
Thanks for watching me shred some mean-ass guitar. If I was that good at guitar when I was in junior high, I would have been swimming in so much tail. So much tail. They're like, who cares if Saunders is kind of creepy and autistic? He can play guitar, right? I got to stop and think about all these chicks that have rejected me in the past because it makes me fucking laugh. It makes me fucking laugh. I'm like, I'm an internet rock star. What the fuck are you doing with your life? Right. Nothing. And people laugh. Josh and his Cobras, oh ha ha. Yeah, keep laughing. I'm becoming an influence. When you got girls that are way too young for you, flirting with you, it's irritating, but you gotta be patient, you know, it's just one of those things. You can't help the fact that you're attractive. That's just how it is. My eyesight is fucking horrible.
Easter came and went, and though Josh acknowledged the holiday, he chose to skip the family get-together because he was busy making wands. He also took the time to dox every single person who bought a magic stick from this batch.
I skipped out on Easter celebration with my family to sell a batch of wands. And I hated doing it, but I'm sure my family understands. And that's the thing of it, is I'm glad I did, because I had no idea my most recent batch was going to sell out in one day flat. People are like, oh wait, real magic wands? For that price? You're going to get the same quality when I carve them from a lathe.
In a rare sighting, we got to see Josh dust off his Regard pass and take a bus trip to the post office to mail off the wands.
What's up, YouTube? It's your sexy goth bad boy, KingCobraJFS, back at you with another video. Right there, my bag of goodies. Looky what I have here. It's a gorgeous day outside. Hello.
Away your picture?
No, I'm filming on the from the screen. Yeah, tubes. I'll catch y'all's on the flip side.
Ever the nonconformist, Josh gave up learning to tune his guitar and invented his own style called spooky tuning.
I'm working on a new tuning for my guitar. I call it spooky tuning. It's an E minor-esque kind of tuning. I don't have the final string on here. I need to get more guitar strings. But even though it's only got 5 strings, despite being a 6-string guitar, it's still very much playable.
In early summer, Clint received the 6-figure settlement for the car accident that almost killed him in 2013. This allowed him to achieve a long-time goal of buying back the '66 Mustang he sold when Josh was born, an instant financial burden. Perhaps disappointingly for Josh, this meant the pipe dream of winning the lottery and repurchasing the Mustang for his father would never happen.
I could do so much good with that. If I won $203 million, I'd be happy with that. I could do so much good with that money. You know what I'm saying? I'd have more than enough money to build my dream house and furnish it ever so slightly. I'd have enough money to find my dad's Mustang that he had in high school and buy it for him. You know what I'm saying? I'd have so much money. Yeah.
Also in May, Josh discovered a YouTuber that would change his content for the worse, a political content creator named Sydney Watson. I'm not going to torture you with this drivel, but Josh would go on to react and parrot her videos for years to come.
So there's a YouTuber by the name of Sydney Watson, and The first video is entitled, Seriously, ? Why is Gillette promoting obesity? Stop normalizing this.
So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it seems like there's this trend at the moment where businesses and ad campaigns basically try to promote body positivity.
Yes, I've noticed this trend. There's nothing wrong with it.
He gave fans some much needed levity on the 17th by spicing up his content with the viral Toe of Satan challenge.
So I have here in my possession the Toe of Satan Sucker Challenge. Quit being a pussy and just do it. Okay, enough of your sexist crap. Holy shit. Hot. Hot. Oh, fucking hell. Who the fuck is this? Ah. Oh, yeah. What you got? Fuck the haters. I got this. Oh. 44. Oh, fuck, I spit. I shouldn't, like, fucking not allowed to spit. God damn it. Fuck. Holy shit, I did it. I spit once, my bad. Oh. Let's throw in some of these. Yeah. Hey, YouTube. Look at these biceps. So sexy I could kiss myself. Get you some. Beast mode activated.
Another addition to the long list of failed food challenges. He capped off a rather boring month with some sex advice for his inexperienced viewers. Josh's secret? Rub cocaine on your girlfriend's vagina to get her off.
If you're a dude who hasn't had sex and you're in your late 20s and you're bummed out about it, first of all, quit being bummed out about it. Second of all, find you a girl that's never had sex before, and I guarantee you, it'll be a lot easier. Remember when you're in junior high or high school and you get a girlfriend and, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's after school, your girlfriend comes over for a little bit, you get y'all's homework done, you chit-chat and talk, you make out for a little bit, you touch each other, and then she goes home. What would most guys do in that point? After that, they'd be having a wank, wouldn't they? Exactly. Most guys in that predicament, in that age group, would be having a wank afterwards. Was that not the best masturbation session you've ever had? Masturbating to your girlfriend making out with you when you're younger and shit, before you've even had the experience, You know what the difference is between a golf ball and a G-spot? The difference is most men will look for the golf ball before they find the G-spot. Ladies, that was a joke for you. What's up? See, most guys don't think about the long run. You'll notice that when you rub on the clit, it extends, it gets a little bit bigger, and the hole opens up. But if you want to go the extra mile when you're fingering your girlfriend, you get some KY, mine and hers, and you put some of that pink stuff on your fingers before you finger blast her. Oh, look out. But yeah, rubbing coke on a chick's pussy, like fingering a chick with some cocaine on your fingertips. Oh, you think the KY, mine and hers is awesome? Dude, that's guaranteed to get your chick off. fuck crack. I'm talking actual, just cut with baking soda, and that's it. Yeah.
Wand sales were booming, and the trolls found a new way to mess with Josh via Etsy shop reviews.
I have wands for sale and they're selling like hotcakes. I appreciate every last one of you for buying one. But recently, someone left a 1-star review on a wand they purchased. And before we get into that, keep in mind my trolls are assholes. That's just something to be aware of.
Some would even take it a step further by purchasing a wand and recording themselves breaking it.
Just got my Gothic King Cobra wand here, so... Holy fuck, he wrapped it in so much goddamn tape. Fucking retard, holy shit. Let's give it a durability test here. Okay, it's not coming apart. Okay, there we go. This is fucking funny, Vega. Fucking funny.
So a YouTuber who purchased a Cobra Craft handmade wand from my Etsy shop, going by the name of Zolj, spelled Z-U-L, or is it an I? I don't know. Not sure how you pronounce your name, bud, but you sent me a message saying that your wand arrived broken and that you have a video of it and that you're disappointed in the craftsmanship. So I deleted your message and I blocked you from my channel because I figured you were just some troll. Lo and behold, you do actually have a video. Gothic King Cobra wand review.
Let's give it a durability test here.
A durability test? But you told me it arrived broken in the mail. Tried to break it over his knee. It did not work. What's he gonna do next?
Yeah, that's not coming apart.
Tried to break it with his hands. Could not do it.
Okay, there we go.
Well, thank you for the free exposure, and sorry to hear your wand arrived broke in the mail. If you'd like another one, please hit me up on my Etsy, and we'll get to work on that as quickly as we can.
Josh was very popular and hanging out with his friends almost every day, but not all of them wanted to be a part of his videos. Good friend homeboy Scotty made his final on-video appearance, sort of, during a gas station food hack, where he made it abundantly clear that he did not want to be on camera. Don't worry, we still got to hear his imbecilic commentary.
What's up, dudes? We got a gas station food hack rocking with you the long way. We got some flaming hot nachos. Yo, homeboy Scotty, this sandwich is rocking.
No.
Yo, this gas station food hack is where it's at, YouTube.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna finish filming this.
Alright, man.
I'm gonna munch this down real quick. Subscribe for more.
And remember, vagina isn't like pizza. It shouldn't be crusty.
Homeboy Scotty with his piece of wisdom for the day.
If a woman has cunt stains, is it called snail tracks? I need to know. Vaginal lumps.
At the beginning of the summer, Josh began obsessing over an unnamed female, which we would eventually figure out it was his friend's daughter.
Now, eventually it's gonna happen, YouTube. I'm gonna find the goth chick of my dreams who wants to be by my side, and she's gonna be like, fuck your trolls, I don't give a shit what they think. I want you. And all this griping and bitching about the dry spell that I did a couple months ago, several months ago as a matter of fact. So I don't complain about it anymore. I don't. I've had a complete attitude adjustment towards it. You know, there are people out there who have it way worse, and you want to complain because you haven't got your dick wet. Boo fucking who. You know, if I got to go out with this goth chick that I'm sweet on, I want to get to know her personality first, to be honest. I don't want her to have that with me until she's comfortable with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a gentleman like that. I fucking hate it, YouTube. If dudes are friend-zoned, it's seen as demasculating. Like, oh, haha, you fucking pussy, you got friend-zoned. There's nothing wrong with getting friend-zoned. Because I guarantee you, if you're going through a dry spell, you'll appreciate any contact a female gives you, Even if it's just as simple as her sitting next to you and having a casual conversation. Whether or not I was going through a dry spell, whether or not is irrelevant, YouTube. You know, that's actually a fair point. You know, for me personally, I don't have to be physical with a woman to appreciate her company. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And fellas, if you take notes on this creepy autistic goth might teach you a thing or two about how to treat the ladies. See, here's the thing of it. Women who rejected me in high school can fuck off. I don't care anymore, dude. I'm a fucking famous YouTuber. Funny how life works out like that.
On July 14th, fans and trolls were shocked by the thumbnail of Josh's latest video. After years of saying he wouldn't, he had done the unthinkable. He shaved his head.
What's up, fellow YouTubers? At this point, you're probably wondering, what the hell happened to your hair? I tried to trim my devil's lock. I trimmed it too much. I ended up saying screw it and shaving my entire head in the attempts for my hair to grow better, thicker, and stronger. I don't give a shit what the haters have to say. That's why I'm posting this video, so y'all can get a big gander at my mistake right here. In fact, let's watch a video by one of my biggest fans / trolls. Right after I get done shaving my video and taking a shower, I'm predicting what these haters are gonna say when they see me with a shaved head. You know, this will give the trolls something to laugh at. Holy shit, this gothic autistic retard butchered his hair. Oh my god, this is fucking hilarious. He looks like Lord Voldemort with Harry Potter glasses. What the fuck? Hey, Gothic King Cobra, when's the chemo treatment starting? Looks like that pipe tobacco finally got to ya. Oh, Gothic King Cobra, you're letting the trolls win. If I'm letting the trolls win, then how come I'm posting this video?
It was good that Josh was getting outside and diversifying his content, but that came with new challenges.
For 1 second, YouTube, I want you to take a look at this. Just take a look at that shite. Look at it. Fuck my depression earlier. Fuck all that bullshit. We out here enjoying some real nature right now. Yo, that kind of shit you take a picture for Instagram and be like, hashtag nature. I mean, just look at that water, YouTube. It's like... The raven and or crow has flown the coop.
His androgynous goth style bewildered Casper locals, and his masculinity was frequently called into question. After being insulted by an IRL cowboy troll at the liquor store, Josh would adopt the belief that there was no such thing as girly drinks.
I went to the CY liquor store, which is an awesome liquor store, by the way, here in town, to pick up a Steel Reserve spiked blue raz. And me being autistic, I sometimes talk to myself. Sometimes it helps to think shit out loud, whatever. And not really paying too much attention. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm glad I had enough money to get one of these, you know, because they're cheap and I like the way they taste. And there's this cowboy standing out by the smoker section. He said, that's a pussy beer. As I'm walking away, I have the can like this, and I'm like, oh, it's a pussy beer, huh? It's a pussy beer, huh? I love getting of-age pussy. Okay, it's not really appropriate on camera, but I tell you what, he shut right the fuck up after that, because he was not expecting that. He was expecting me to, you know, get all nasty with him, but I turned his nasty comment and fired it back by being a smartass. And sometimes that's how you gotta be with haters, YouTube. You gotta be the biggest smartass you can be, because they're gonna fucking hate it because you're not giving them the reaction they want, you know?
Insulting Josh wasn't just for the adults though. Even the children of Casper knew a freak when they saw one and weren't shy about voicing their opinions.
So 2 Steel Reserve Blue Razzes are now gonna cost $4.10. Yeah, depending on where I go. But anyways, I'm walking home from the liquor store, ready to have a nightcap and just turn in for the evening, you know. And sitting there, just walking down the street, you know, minding my own business. And I'm waving my crystal scepter at the streetlights, making them turn on brighter. And while I was doing it, some little kid, no older than like 11 or 12, was like, "Hey asshole! Hey retard! Hey asshole!" Just started talking some shit. So I said to him, I says, "Your mom didn't raise you right, and you have no dad, you little shit. I'm bigger and better than you, dude. Do you have any idea who the fuck I am?" I'm like, "I'm a YouTube celebrity, dude. I'm a local YouTube celebrity. I have almost 9,000 subscribers on my channel. You ain't shit." As soon as I brought up his daddy issues, the kid just lost it. He was like, "How does he know?" And he just started crying, dude. And right when he started crying, I kept on insulting him. I went off on this dude. And I told him, I said, "Bro, I'm putting your shit on blast when I get home for a YouTube video." Now, I drank my beer last night, fucking passed out, you know? Yeah, dude. And I'm over here like, dude, that's just fucking sad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't fuck with the big dogs. You just don't do it. Maybe I gotta start filming it on my phone, too. Or is that too far? I went and got sticks yesterday for my next batch of wands, and, of course I got harassed while doing it. That never fails. Every time I go out to get sticks for my wand business, I always get harassed by someone here in town. And when it's a little kid harassing you, you really can't do anything about it, dude. Kids sitting there saying magic ain't real and quit hurting the tree and stupid shit like that. I'm like, you know, that's the problem with today's kids. They got no respect, YouTube. When you say shit like that, I'm like, have you seen the scientific research? Science has proven many times that humans don't use every part of their brain. If humans unlocked every part of their brain, there's no telling what they could do. They could bend reality, they could bend spoons with their mind, shit like that. So this kid was way too young. So you know my response to him or her was, "Your face isn't real." Which you might think that's immature, but you know what? That's how you gotta be. You can't, you know, cuss them out. The adult has more imagination than the kid. And that's the thing of it. I pulled my wand out, comparing sizes on a stick that I had cut, and, you know, minding my own business. And, of course, the kid's mom told them, "Leave him alone, he's autistic." Kid wouldn't listen. So I pretty much ignored it for the most part.
He regaled us with these embarrassing admissions, only to revise reality by making himself the hero for whom everyone would clap as he strutted away from each interaction with his head held high. Many viewers share their opinion that Josh was an increasingly unreliable narrator, and years of being bullied online and IRL had him believing his own versions of events. To mess with Josh, a troll bought one of his wands, but this time it was sent to internet lolcow Dragonlordfrodo. You may remember him from this video Josh made.
Fuck King Cobra. Fuck him. Fuck King Cobra. Everyone's asking me to watch this guy's channel. I'm like, why do I have to watch this guy's channel? I'm gonna talk about your boy that way, yeah. I'm not watching his fucking channel. Your boy. He's like your boyfriend.
Okay. You said fuck King Cobra. That's what your mom did last night. Oh, and guess what? She said my dick was better than your dick, you fat motherfucker.
DLF was puzzled by his new painted stick and recorded a video reviewing it.
So I gotta show off something that one of the kiddies bought for me. It's so fucking stupid. Somebody actually bought me an official KingCobraJFS wand. Really, man? Really? Why did somebody get me this thing? So I can use this thing as a back scratcher. Ah, that feels good. This is a fucking drumstick. Should I be like Neil Peart on the drums? Here, this also came with the wand too. This also came with the wand. It's a handwritten letter from King Cobra. Next video, I'm fucking destroying the wand. The wand. Am I a fucking fag now?
As you can guess, Josh was told, and he made another video insulting Dragonlordfrodo.
Why are you bothering to teach magic? Dragonlordfrodo proved your wands don't work. Okay, first of all, why the hell do you care? Second of all, I'll explain to you why. Let me explain to you why it didn't work for that fat fuck. One, Dragonlordfrodo has no magical ability whatsoever. Even I can sense it. Two, you cannot use a wand maker's wand against him or her. Dragonlordfrodo looks like a miserable, sad excuse, fat fuck of an adult. He's actually an immature child is what he is. If anything, Dragonlordfrodo looks like he belongs on a sex offendery list somewhere. And Dragonlordfrodo talks about serving in the military. This motherfucker was only a cook. Really? My granddad served in the Navy during Vietnam. I got several friends that are Vietnam vets. I got friends whose dads have served. Who the fuck are you, Dragonlord fucktard Frodo?
As Josh was approaching 10k subscribers, something else was imminent: tooth decay. Whilst out and about enjoying a delicious sandwich from Subway, Josh said that he had a dentist appointment. This would mark the first time Josh was ever seen going to the dentist.
Hooey, I'm getting mayonnaise and garlic sauce all over my glove. YouTube, get a look at this beautiful cross section right here. I got a couple wands to mail off Tuesday because Monday I have a dentist appointment.
Josh was rightfully worried about what the dentist would discover in his mouth. He would shrug away these worries by drinking a 2-liter of Coke and eating a pizza gifted by his fans.
This is goth appropriate clothing for the summer. I got black jeans, shorts on. Yeah. Am I ready for the dentist tomorrow? Of course I am. Set my alarm so I can be up for that.
Well, I'm sure you're anxiously wondering, did Josh get some fillings or some teeth pulled? Well, no. He made a silly blunder and he went to the wrong dentist.
For those of you wondering how my dentist appointment went, it didn't happen. No one told me that there were multiple dentist offices in that same area. I walk in there, there's like no one there. Come to find out, the first dentist place I went to, they were on their lunch break. And by the time I figured out I was in the wrong building, I was already late for my appointment. So now I gotta reschedule my damn dentist appointment for tomorrow. Can't say I'm thrilled about that. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? I got an idea, YouTube. This is a brilliant idea. Would it kill people to be more specific with their directions? The receptionist at the dentist office was very understanding. So my appointment is for tomorrow at 12:20. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem missing it now that I know which area to go.
Not to worry, a couple of days later Josh got some minor work done to his teeth. At the correct dentist this time. Thanks a lot, Dad.
I had a cavity filled in and I had a filling replaced, which wouldn't happen if I brushed my teeth more often, so that's just something to think about, YouTube. Now, going to the dentist is never fun, but it's necessary. You know, it could have been a lot worse. I thought I was going to have like a shit ton of cavities, maybe. Nope, one cavity and a filling that needed to be replaced. Oh shit, excuse me.
After narrowly avoiding getting his teeth pulled, on August 23rd, Josh was swatted during a live stream. Before I show the video, I just wanted to say a few things. Swatting people is fucking retarded. Josh could have been shot and killed, thankfully he wasn't. By all means, send this doofus some pizza or diapers in the mail. Just don't involve law enforcement, please. Swatting people is dangerous, very illegal, and you'll probably get caught.
A taco burger from Taco Time. What is this? Taco Time gets the Gothic King Cobra seal of approval, YouTube. This is pretty good. Yeah, my fans are awesome. I don't beg for anything. If my fans are offering me, then it's not me begging. I'm just saying. But you know my fans love me. I love my fans. So. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Show us your hand.
Hold your hand up. Okay, I did.
Just step on top of his hand.
Okay, I did.
You're all right, Josh. You're all right. Shoot. You go right. Find it. Hold it. Clear. Good. There's a shotgun in here. Ready? On your six. Nothing in here.
William 199 out of 041.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. The hallway, right? Check it.
You check this.
304 emergency traffic for a shooting is on 1. Secure traffic, no young law 2 or law 3. In reference to the shooting, thank you.
All right, back clear. Check. It's all clear. Back clear.
William 127.
Clear. Code 4. Contact.
Copy. Units are code 4.
The same day, several Casper newspapers wrote online articles about the swatting. One even took photos of Josh in his apartment. Clint and Josh's half-sister Tiana also posted on Facebook condemning the actions of the troll who swatted Josh. The next day, Josh took it easy and said the police were on his side and were looking for the person who swatted him.
I want to make this video short, sweet, and to the point. Yes, I did get swatted, but guess what? It's under investigation. The asshole or assholes who did this have crossed the line, and therefore they will get caught and they will be in trouble. And I literally had to go downtown and talk to a detective and answer a couple of questions. I looked at the detective and I'm like, sorry about this, man. And he goes, it's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. You know, and he had this sympathetic look in his eye like, this guy is going through some shit today. I love my powers.
So yeah, I made a video talking about how I got swatted earlier. That was some bullshit, but what do you do? Like I said, it's being investigated and the people who did it are probably gonna get in trouble. So you might have gotten a couple minutes of laughing your ass off as these cops were storming into my apartment. You might have got a couple minutes of that laughing your asses off like, oh my God, we so got Cobra, ha ha ha. But is it really worth it when you're the one who's gonna be wearing red M&Ms for lipstick? Because that's cyber stalking, cyber bullying, and wasting the cops' time. Oh yeah, the person who did that's gonna have some charges thrown at them. And like I said, the Casper Star Tribune came to my apartment for an interview, so that'll be in tomorrow's paper. The juicy gossip circling the town. Really, all these trolls did was put a bunch of people on my side. That's all they did. Because people are going to be seeing this and going, dude, that's kind of fucked. Like, I know you don't like Cobra's videos, but wouldn't it be easier just to not watch them? They try to knock KingCobraJFS down, but he gets back up and keeps on keeping. Yeah!
Right off the bat, I'm going to say, if you are being questioned by the police, 4 things will save you. 1 is respect, 2, cooperation, 3, honesty, and 4, a sense of humor. The important thing, YouTube, to remember is 1, not to let this incident give cops a bad name, and 2, don't let the assholes get to you.
The swatting may have had the opposite of intended effect and rehumanized Josh to his viewers, who responded with sympathy and generosity. He would also stop streaming on Facebook and stream exclusively on YouTube instead. Josh was making more money because of the influx of super chat donations. The incident brought new attention to Josh's channel, and with more super chat donations, Josh surely noticed that this was more profitable than making wands or designing shirts. Going live on YouTube with low effort content would result in a few $100s at the end of the month to blow on whatever he wanted. Fans would also donate to talk directly to Josh via PayPal, as he was almost impossible to communicate with outside of YouTube. A few days after the wind of the swatting died down, Josh quickly returned to wand making and getting drunk on mysterious alcohol sent to him by some Southeast Asian fans.
Thank you for the care package, whoever sent this. Greatly appreciated. Got some smokes, some hot sauce, some alcohol, and a local snack from their local gas station. Pour a splash of that in my tea. Yeah, pussy, take a shot. Oh my God, Sean. Oh. Ooh-wee. Oh. That did not agree with my stomach. Ooh-wee. 1 second, Sean. I'll be fine, you two. Yeehaw. Only this kind of YouTube entertainment. Honestly, that's the thing about doing a live video, is I don't know if I'm going to puke or not, you know. I had no idea that was going to happen. So if you all are eating food while watching the live stream, sorry about that. Wasn't trying to make you sick or nothing. Hoo-wee. That alcohol that was sent to me was pretty good, but yeah, I'm not going to drink it all in one sitting. A couple sips here and there ain't going to hurt.
Although Josh constantly reassured his fans that he was hanging out with his friends, he couldn't help himself and referenced a female friend / crush he was obsessed with.
I suppose I've been in a rather good mood as of lately, because I found out that the girl I'm crushing on totally likes me back, and that's a surreal feeling, yo, and that's all I'm going to say on that. That's like me bragging about it without giving any details. I feel like a lucky bastard right about now, I tell you what. This chick I'm crushing on is just stunning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, my crush? She's definitely alive. Oh, you don't even know, YouTube. This cute chick I'm crushing on is drop dead gorgeous. Like, she's one of those chicks that it's just like, she's stupid hot. Okay, let's just leave it at that. I definitely want to get to know her personality. She seems like a cool chick. Shout out to homeboy Joseph Gobbles. Thank you for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. Would you give us a ballpark figure on how hot she is? Nope. I'd rather not discuss anything further on that, to be quite honest. It could be any chick here in town, to be quite honest. I'm keeping it a mystery because I don't want my trolls harassing her. I won't say what she is. She could be goth, she could be prep, she could be punk, she could be scene, she could be emo. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. Is she single? Yes, she's single. She wants a boyfriend. That much I know. I'll give her one. You know, the last chick I was with told her coworker, and I quote, "I wished I wouldn't have broken up with Josh." That makes me feel good. You know, I'm not going to say any more about my crush on social media than what you've already heard, because that's really none of your business.
After making a few $100s at the end of August,
Well, I'm trying to get a batch of wands done so I can pay for my internet, which the bill is due in a couple days. So I don't think I'll be able to make that payment in time. So I may have a late fee on my internet bill, but that's not even the worst of it. I ended up spending the internet money on food, but all that food's gone now, so... Well, guess what, John? The internet is way more than $50. So, yeah. But didn't you just get $50 yesterday? Yes, I did. But guess what? That went towards pizza and a 6-pack of beer, because, yeah. Yeah, my internet cost me a good $65 to $70. One of my friends that nobody's really seen or met has a dog that needs an expensive surgery. They're literally like $200 short of getting that surgery. And if they don't get it soon, then they're going to have to put their dog down. And I wish I could help, but... You know, I'm struggling myself, you know. Oh, ho, ho, what do we have here? Someone sent me $50. Oh, accept the money, transfer to the bank. All right, YouTube, I am a man of my word. So I want to go ahead and... In all its glory, YouTube. Hey, ladies, watch this. I fucking got you, YouTube. Just for all that donating. Yeah, want to watch me work out shirtless. You officially entered the wet panty zone. Oh, yeah. Now, I did say I'd take my shirt off for $50, but I didn't say I'd be working out on top of it. Yeah. People want to see this sexy goth bad boy in all his glory. Here you go. Let's do 4 more. Come on, push it. 1, 2, 3. 4. Well then, thank you for watching. Thank you for donating. And thank you for subscribing. Greatly appreciated.
sensing Josh's wasteful spending on expensive pizzas and alcohol, Ellen allegedly mentioned that she needed $200 for a dog's surgery. Josh pounced on the opportunity to get closer to Ellen and obliged.
Cobra, did you spend all that donation money already for taking your shirt off? Yeah, I gave it to my friend who needed help with their dog, and some other friends of theirs were able to donate money, and my friend now has enough money for their dog surgery, so that's good. Did you pay your internet? Not yet. That's why I'm working on another batch of wands. Although the internet is due tomorrow, and strangely enough, I don't think the wands are going to be done in time for that. So I may end up having a late fee and not being able to do live videos for a while until I get that paid. But I'm not worried about it. I'll get it paid one way or another. Well, I'm not going to ask my fans for money because you guys already donated to help my friend with their dog, and they greatly appreciate it. I couldn't ask you guys to donate for my internet. The fact that I don't have enough money for that, you know, that's my fuck up, you know. But
Feeling like he had done a good deed, Josh was free to hang out more with his senior citizen friends, Walt and Angie, multiple times a week.
You know, a friend of mine has dogs, so I'm not going to be getting, like, blackout stupid drunk, but just enough to catch a good buzz, you know. And my friend's dogs really like me, so I'm not worried about it, to be quite honest. Got some of the good shit. Got me a miniature bottle. You tell him. Show him who's boss. Oh, wait. Oh. Cool. Damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna be chucking that anytime soon. Ooh. Too early for that, but no way.
He even helped look after a micro pig.
I've been put in charge of babysitting a friend's pig. I'm actually at a friend's house right now helping watch the animal. Yeah, nope, not having it. Olive's like, I am not having it. You know, if chicks knew how awesome I was with animals, I would be drowning in pussy. I'm just saying, like, it's insane. I can make friends with anyone's dogs, anyone's animals, you know. But if you don't want to date me, that's your loss, you know.
And watch what it does with the cat.
All right.
No more. Watch this, YouTube. She just drank out of my pot.
Yeah. Oh!
One thing was always in an abundance at the Walt and Angie household: Josh's generosity and willingness to buy food for the whole family. Speaking of indulgence, Josh's binge drinking was worsening as he made more money. During a rant video when Josh was pretty drunk, he admitted having a private alcohol stash that he drinks off camera.
Some of the alcohol that you see me consume on YouTube, you know, it's not all the alcohol that you see. I have a private stock that I consume off camera because I enjoy my spirits. Having Asperger's and being 28 years old, almost 30, I feel like alcohol helps with the depression. That's not an excuse to drink, because people might say, oh look, God the King Cobra is an alcoholic. Fuck that shit, dude. You want to judge me, but what the fuck are you addicted to? You want to judge me for smoking a cigarette and drinking some blackberry brandy, but what the fuck are you addicted to? Yoga, Pilates, working out in the gym. No shit, YouTube, that's the fucking truth.
Rewind a little to the beginning of the summer. Alex's comment about them buying $250 worth of alcohol doesn't sound that absurd.
I mean, I don't want to ask for one.
Well, you gotta finish that sandwich first.
Ah, $250 worth of alcohol, and he's not gonna give me a cigar before I'm done with a 3 hot sauce, spicy peanut butter mayonnaise burger.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a cigar for the walk home.
That's worth a burger. If it's a good cigar, I want to see him smoke it first.
It's impossible to pinpoint the exact moment Josh's drinking started to become worrying, but the more money he had, the more he would drink. As we will see, Josh's decline into alcoholism is slow, but the signs are there. Sorry to make this depressing. It's just the facts, Jack.
Anything to sip on tonight? Nope. I don't get to drink very often, but when I do, it's thoroughly appreciated. I would drink every day if I had the money, but after a minute of it, I'd probably get sick of it and break, because that's just how I am, you know.
Alcohol wasn't Josh's only problem. He was hearing things more. Whilst out getting sticks to make wands, he saw an old crush with her boyfriend. How much of this story is real beyond that is anyone's guess.
I got my wands in the mail, and walking downtown, I seen this blonde and this dude, and the blonde was pushing a baby stroller. Lo and behold, the dude said something, and then the chick was like, I wished I wouldn't have rejected Josh in high school. And I'm like, haha, that's funny. That is funny. Dang, dude, that's cool, I guess, you know. No grudges on my half, at least. I'm like, what made her change her mind, I wonder? Maybe she secretly had a crush on me and was too scared to admit it? Or maybe she found out I'm a YouTube celebrity and I'm actually a really sweet guy. It could be a combination of all three things, I don't know. But either way you shape it, I was kind of like, hey. I was laughing about that shit the whole way home, like, I mean, her boyfriend's a race car driver, which, that's kind of cool, I guess, but, you know, it doesn't compete with being an internet rock star. That really is her loss. You know, I don't hold any grudges over the way she treated me in high school, because I might have bitched about it a couple times in a couple different videos, but that was the extent of it, dude. You know? I'll find me a girl one of these days. I know it. I got a feeling in the pit of my stomach. This goth chick that I'm obsessed with here in town digs me. You don't even know the half of it. I can't even walk around town without people saying, Gothic King Cobra, your crush wants you. You know? When I'm walking around town and people are saying, Gothic King Cobra, your crush wants you, I'm just like, yes. 2 long years. Actually, it's been longer than that, if you really think about it, like, on the grander scheme of things. I'm not that bad of a guy, you know, I have my imperfections, just like the rest of us, but, you know, I get told, Josh, you're such a handsome young man. Yeah, you feel real handsome when every chick turns you down, you know, that's the fucking truth of it.
Having gained some newfound confidence, Josh obsessively spoke about wanting to ask out his other crush, Felicia, on a date. This was the girl that sold him the pot leaf ear gauges that he constantly brings up.
Like, you don't even know the half of it, YouTube. Sometimes just knowing that my crush likes me back, it gets me through the day, you know? You know, to be quite honest, I'm more concerned with her personality than I am her looks. But yes, my goth crush here in town is fucking stunning. Like, psh, holy shit, dude. To me, that's a bonus. You know, to me, my goth crush's good looks are a bonus. I like her personality a lot more, or I'd like to get to know her personality a lot more. Does she like you back for your looks or personality? Well, thank you for the $50 donation. Shout out to Albert. Honestly, I don't know. You know, I really don't. People around town keep telling me that my female crush likes me back, so I'm kind of like, fuck yeah. Buy her a beer. Well, that's assuming if she doesn't drink, then If I take her out for a date and she doesn't drink, that's perfectly okay. You know, I can always take her somewhere like Denny's or whatever, you know, IHOP, you know, wherever she wants to eat, you know. This is my best advice to you. If you have a date coming up, you know, it helps to have like a minimum of $100. Will you make a wand for your crush? Fuck yeah. If we end up dating, trust and believe, dude, I'll make her the sexiest crystal wand she ever did see. I don't know what my crush likes sexually speaking. I know she likes guys. And even if I did know, I wouldn't discuss that with you on YouTube. I found a picture on the internet of a look-alike that looks just like her in the face, you know, and I was kind of like, I'm making that my background. It's not an actual picture of her, but it's a pretty close look-alike. When will you ask her out? Whenever I can, you know. Whenever I can. Next time I see her in public, just be like, hey, what up, you know. My female crush is obsessed with Darth Vader, so next time I see her, I'm going to pull a Darth Vader voice and be like, the Force is sexy with this one. One of my female friends went to Dollar Tree and she seen my female crush walk in there and they just start talking with one another. And my female crush is sick of her last boyfriend's bullshit and she wants a real man in her life. That's when I'm like, honey, I'm right here for you, you know? Look at these arms. You're sick of your ex-boyfriend's bullshit? I'll protect you. Look at these arms. And she literally bought a couple Darth Vader piggy banks from the Dollar Tree. That's how I know, you know, I found out one of her likes before even talking to her. That's how you gotta do it, YouTube.
On that same day, Josh made a PSA video on wanker scabs. These two things could be connected, but that's just speculation.
Anyways, YouTube, I'm here to give you a public service announcement on wanker scab. It only affects men from what I've gathered, and basically if you masturbate as a dude, if you masturbate with no lube, hobo jerk yourself off, you know what I'm saying, with no lube, and you jerk your dick too hard or too fast, you can literally cause your dick to get a chafe burn from masturbating too hard. And it forms what I like to call wanker scab. And how do you get rid of wanker scab? Simply quit masturbating for a couple days to a couple weeks. Let that shit clear up, you know. Getting wanker scab is no joke. I've had it before. It sucks! You know, and you think, oh, I'll just jerk myself off underneath the wanker scab. It'll be fine. But what happens when that scab bursts open and you're sitting there with blood and cum all over your fucking Kleenex? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if women get the same issue. I don't think they do, as far as I know. But this is my wanker scab public service announcement.
Sadly, he said that his crush Felicia lost interest in dating him because she allegedly had a problem with him watching Chatterbait and his legion of fangirls on Facebook.
And people are asking, did your crush lose interest? As it turns out, yes. But she still likes me. She thinks I'm cute. But she lost interest because, one, I openly admit to watching female Chatterbait. And two, I'm friends with a lot of chicks on Facebook. That's the only reason my goth crush lost interest. Yeah, that is so her loss. You know, I'm used to this kind of crap, to be quite honest. I want to focus on my wands, like, I'm not in a rush to go out and date. I still like chicks. I'm still heterosexual. But if anything, this is just gonna make me more patient, you know. One of my female friends who has a boyfriend ran into my crush, and she told my female friend how she felt. And I'm like, okay, so I choose not to be a player and fuck as much pussy as I can get my goth hands on. but rather wait patiently for the right girl to come along, and on occasion watch some female chatterbaits just to clean the pipes, you know? And that's still not good enough. Sometimes with women, I feel like you can't win, you know? And as somebody who's dealt with this kind of thing, at least I can say it wasn't because of something else, you know? And here's the thing of it, she still likes me. She thinks I'm cute, but she won't date me because I'm friends with too many chicks on Facebook and because I watch chatterbait females. I made a rather depressing video about it last night called Night Video. It's another one that I made. If I found the right girl, I would delete my chatterbait. I would delete my X videos account. I would delete all the videos I downloaded from X videos off my account, off my computer.
Oof, I'm tired of having nasty ass teeth. Tired of it. Better care of my teeth. Fuck this shit. I'm tired of it. That's not perfect, but that looks so much better. Especially if I'm on fucking camera talking to people on YouTube. Like,
Josh quickly moved on from his crush and claimed that his good friend Ellen told him that he had stolen her heart. He was annoyed that this didn't result in sex though. Josh was also very annoyed that Ellen's boyfriend seemingly had an issue with Josh's obsession with Ellen and would taunt him to assert dominance.
In your opinion, YouTube, if you had a female friend who said, "You stole my heart. Oh, but I just see you as a kid brother," you know what I'd say? I'd be like, you have the hots for me and you're totally in denial. But whatever. How can you tell if your man is super possessive of you? Simple. If your boyfriend sees other dudes checking his woman out and he says, "Hey man, that's my piece of ass," or "Hey man, that's my pussy, quit staring," that shows you he's manipulative and controlling and possessive right off the bat. Because a true gentleman would have said, and I quote, "Hey, could you please not stare at her? That's my girlfriend." That's one thing. Y'all in each other's company, that's one thing. But outside of that, you know, and if the worst someone did was check them out, they didn't try anything, they weren't super cringy about it, who the fuck cares? Take it as a goddamn compliment.
To make fast money, Josh livestreamed and essentially begged for donations. He wouldn't directly ask for money, but he would hint at wanting food or alcohol and cross his arms and pout. And the cure to this sadness? Money. Josh would also hilariously tease showing his bricked self in his now infamous green cock holster in an attempt to get some fast cash.
How much to take your pants off? This ain't chatterbait, bud. I'm only joking, of course, but if you pay $100 into my PayPal account right now, I'll model my green undies. Just kidding. Don't tempt us, they say. Which, okay, to be fair, I've seen chicks on YouTube who model their underwear for a video, like the bikini try-ons, the panty and bra try-ons. So, I mean, I'd have to age restrict this live stream if I did that. Like, there's no way anyone's gonna give me $100 on my PayPal to watch me walk on camera and lift weights in my cock holster underwear. That's just, you know, I don't foresee that actually happening. What's a cock holster, Cobes? Like, I'm not gonna just do that for free. I'm not some cheap whore. Even the chicks on YouTube who model in their underwear have a shit ton of subscribers, which gets them money. So this, my fellow YouTubers, is a cock holster. This is like European underwear, basically. And when you wear it, like your penis goes in this little sleeve right here. Oops. Wow. Put that shit away real quick. Yeehaw. Well, now I'm going to have to age restrict the video. God damn it. I'm not ashamed of my body. I'm proud of what I got.
Josh came up with an ingenious way to bring cigarette snipes straight to his door. He expressed interest in buying a smoker's pole ashtray for the apartment complex. Not only would this be a community service for his building, but he would also reap the rewards of collecting the snipes for himself.
Still waiting on the YouTube money to pop up. Should be arriving sometime this week, hopefully. I'm buying an ashtray for the apartment complex because I get tired of seeing cigarette butts littered all over the ground. I'm gonna buy one, and if it works out really well, I'll buy another one. I got no problem with that. But 2 of them cost $65, and that's a bit pricey, so we'll start off with just one.
The day before Josh reached the milestone of 10k subscribers on YouTube, he soothed his damaged ego by lifting weights and showing off his chimp-like physique. That'll show Ellen.
You know, if chicks want to reject me, that is so their fucking loss, dude. I'm not in a rush to date or have sex at this point because I've been told no by every chick I like since the 4th grade. And on top of that, I'm going through a 2-year dry spell, so I'm not in a rush. If a girl comes my way, cool. If not, it's not the end of the world, man. But look at these biceps, YouTube. Look at them. Look at my gorgeous biceps. And if you saw the underwear video, I got the cock to go with it. So I'm laughing at these stupid ass hoes for rejecting me. I really am. I'm like, you want a nice guy who's got a big cock and big muscles, knows how to treat the ladies, has a cult following on YouTube. You know, that's what I'm saying. Oh, look at this narcissist. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I'm trying to have more confidence in myself. Look at these fucking biceps. That's all natural, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Get it, YouTube. Fucking get it. Yeah. You want to date some scrawny ass little weakling who can't protect you, or do you want a real man? YouTube, that's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah.
On September 25th, Josh hit his long-time goal of reaching 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. To celebrate, he got shirtless to pump some iron in his green cock holster and did vocal covers of copyrighted songs. The livestream was taken down and not saved. Josh would go live again to thank his fans and take credit for the failed nuke test by North Korea earlier in the month.
The 2 packages I sent will show up tomorrow. Thank you for using your powers to protect us from North Korea. That's what's up. You're quite welcome, Joshua Lawyer. Yeah, when I heard Kim Jong-un was threatening to nuke America, I'm like, I ain't having that shit. I put my dark powers to the test, and on September 3rd, all 4 of his nuclear bases just collapsed and failed to launch. I'm like, Misa thinks Kim Jong-un's pissed off because he's a midget Asian with a female's name and a tiny dick that most people would mistake for a clit, so he takes on his rage by being a dictator because he's got a tiny-ass Asian penis. Fuck, that's just mean. I mean, you can't make your dick any bigger, but you have the right to change your name. So if you're pissed off because you got a female's name, fucking change that shit, bro. It's not big like American penis. Oh, I had to go there. I had to fucking go there. Shit, if I wasn't proud of what I got, do you think I'd rock a cock holster that's a little too small for YouTube? Fuck no. Time and a place for it, I suppose. Oh! Shit, right now I'm freeballing. Because it feels good. Let the boys breathe.
After a delay, Josh got word that his tactical soap purchase was on its way. He heavily promoted tactical soap and argued that it worked.
What is up, fellow YouTubers? So I sent Scott Carr. He replied back and said that they had received an unexpected shortage of Bond soap and that orders are being fulfilled today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. He also said that, and I mentioned my YouTube channel having 10,000 subscribers, and he's like, would you like to be an affiliate for this company? And I said, yes, I would. So I signed up for their affiliate program. Now I'm an official tactical soap salesman of sorts. Once I get it figured out and I get my next bars of pheromone soap, we'll do a video promoting them hardcore. You already know. First time I wore it, I was at the Denver, Colorado concert watching Ozzy Osbourne perform live. And I tell you what, YouTube, every chick I walked by was like, that goth dude smells really good. I've seen shit happen like, okay, when I was at the bar one time, this chick was drunk, going, oh, hey, do I know you? I think I've seen you somewhere before. Then she went from that to going, oh, hey, can I try on your dog collar? Sure. Puts it around her waist. Wasn't quite big enough. Puts it around her neck. She's too drunk to get it clasped around her neck. And then she starts putting it around her thigh. Keep in mind, this chick has got some cans, man. And a nice figure to go with it. And like, she sits there and shoves her legs into my lap. And she's like, could you help me get this collar around my thigh? And I'm like sitting there trying to clasp it like, I don't know. I got it on. She goes, it's not tight enough. This dude walks into the bar, sees this chick shoving her legs into my lap with me trying to put the dog collar around her thigh. And he's just like, God damn, dude. The chick's standing behind the counter, and all the people watching this shit go down, they're like, Gothic King Cobra's a ladies' man. Keep in mind, I didn't have to do a goddamn thing. You know, at the time, I was saving myself for my recent crush. Otherwise, I would have tried. I could have brought her home. That would have been super fucking easy. All I would have had to do was walk my bike and be like, hey, you want to come back to my place? And you know what I'm saying? I had some really hot chick at the bar hitting on me super hard. My question is, where the fuck was this product when I was in high school? Because I've heard a combination of those things. Oh, that goth dude smells good. That's making my nipples hard. Oh, that goth dude smells good. That's making my pussy wet. Oh, that goth dude smells good. That's getting my estrogen going. God damn. If you're a heterosexual male looking to pick up some chicks, or if you're a lesbian couple and you want to smell sexy for your other half, this soap will do it. Believe it. Believe it, YouTube. Believe it.
Josh got some great news. Scott Carr, the owner, had reached out and made Josh an official affiliate and got his own coupon code for 10% off.
We've got excellent news regarding the tactical soap affiliate. That's right. If you use the promo code KingCobra, you will get 10% off your next order of tactical soap. Oh, yeah.
This affiliation would result in Josh consistently advertising tactical soap in every video and live stream to this day.
I'm telling you right now, YouTube, you don't have to be a YouTube celebrity or a sexy goth stud or have an amazing body or be super attractive or any of that. All right, any man can wear this soap. Any man can wear this soap. Now, there's certain things on YouTube I cannot show, so 1 second. Let me just close the door for a second because I gotta pee.
Don't let the other soap companies trap you into their BS. See what I did there? I made a pun.
So it's time for you to man up. You want to smell like a real man? Get yourself some tactical soap.
And the question you have to ask yourself is, where was this soap when I was younger? Because I'm telling you right now, YouTube, this soap kicks ass.
On Halloween, Josh's 9th album Hell's Advocate was sold by Deathbed Tapes on his website, making this the first time Josh would make significant money from selling his album.
Shit talking pricks. Fuck up. I am master. What kind of sick bastard kills sick and tired of fake ass motherfuckers? So fucking hit the blood and get smoking weed in the clock tower to devour.
Try to drown the pain. Makes no sense driving you.
Sadly for Josh, soon after the album was released, it was leaked on YouTube for free by anonymous Casper Wyoming. Josh was sure to voice his displeasure over a week later.
You're welcome, and thank you for featuring Hell's Advocate on your record label. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube, it does feel kind of cool to be established as an official underground professional musician. I mean, people think it's once in a while. I've seen the comments on the YouTube video that I get. Casper Anonymous posted the entire fucking album for free on YouTube. At this point, it's exposure, so who gives a shit, you know? And I see people talking shit on it, and I'm like, okay, then you put yourself out there. You know, that took a lot of recording on GarageBand. The vocals and the guitar you hear on Hell's Advocate are 100% mine.
Thankfully, we were treated with more content involving Darf Lenny.
Sitting here hanging out with my buddy, homeboy Darf Lenny B. You know him as Michael Baldwin.
What up?
What up, peoples? We are collabing with a video here.
But yeah, I'm married and ball and chain. That's definitely a description of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, if my wands are too thick, then I gotta carve them down just a little bit. That way they don't look suggestive.
I don't know. I'm not like most guys. I'm really not. I'm like, sex is pretty much for one purpose, and that's to repopulate. I got one of each, a beautiful little girl and heirloom son. So there's no point in it. Lost interest after that.
That's understandable.
And how's life like that? Without as much of the urge, just like life with it.
Yeah.
Darf Lenny brought a breath of fresh air to Josh's videos by taking him outside to touch grass.
We're out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah, don't be crouching down when you do that. I fell on my ass. It was hilarious. Hell yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Ready, YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Nice.
Ever the confidence man, Darf even tried to get Josh a girlfriend.
Right now we are chilling in Casper's with Darf Lenny, and he ordered a delicious chef salad with sourdough and ranch. What did I order? YouTube. Look at that monstrosity right there. Look at it. I want you to look at it, YouTube. Double bacon cheeseburger, onions, tomatoes, pickles, lettuce. Oh yeah.
Got a question. So, I'm doing a live stream, and they was wanting to know if they could see you.
Yeah.
You?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
I do got a question.
Yeah.
Could I get your number for him?
I don't. It's policy not to hand out our numbers.
Dude, why'd you ask that? I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, really, I just got done saying I don't hit on waitresses at their job. What the?
You didn't.
Oh my god, dude. This is my. Okay, my 2-year dry spell. Okay, my 2-year dry spell will end when it ends. I just think it's super creepy that people are more obsessed with me ending it than I am. Like, I'm more focused on making that fucking money. God damn it.
Sorry, bro, I had to.
No, you really didn't. That was. For real, I suspected it was against company policy to do that kind of thing, and I wasn't gonna do it anyways. Like, why? This whole "you need to get laid" culture we live in, I'm sick of it. Like, I'm trying to make a good impression on the ladies, not have them being like, "Oh my god, his friend hit on me for him." That's super cringe.
Yeah.
Josh would lose his temper on many occasions during Darf Lenny's streams, as Josh's trolls were free to harass him without the fear of being banned. The negative comments got to Josh, and he would spend the rest of the livestream indiscriminately banning Darf Lenny's subscribers, saying bad things about him.
Up here.
Marshall was set up, dude. You don't fucking know what I know, dude. I've seen the paperwork. That never happened between me and Steve, you sick fuckers. God, I fucking hate my trolls. I'm gonna fucking murder them in their fucking house and watch them scream and beg.
Darf Lenny, do you have a GD? What the hell is a GD?
These trolls don't know who they're fucking with. Hey, Joel, fuck you. Darf Lenny said I could polish off the bottle. It's the bottle, so fuck you and fuck your entire goddamn family and fuck you and fuck your existence. Sad fucking troll. It's not your booze either, you fucking cunt.
And is Darf Lenny a Star Wars reference? No, it is not. It is actually from a book that I started writing. Darf Lenny was one of the characters in it that I related the most to. There are actually multiple Darfs. It's a prefix of the Vulsar clan, which is one of the family names in the book. But let's see.
Do not share those chips. Fuck you, you can't fucking stop me. Don't share the chips, and fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Don't you tell fucking Darf Lenny what he can and can't do with his own fucking chips. Don't share the chips. Fuck you and suck my dick already. This is classic. Go fuck yourself. That's how classic you are, you piece of shit. You want to see Cobra drunk eating chips? Well, you fucking got it. Fuck you, troll losers. Josh the Mooch. Go fuck yourself. Asshole. Block. Poor Darf Lenny. Block. So many comments to block. So little time. Asshole, cocksucking cunt motherfuckers. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I eating your chips? We got a couple more and hand the bag back to you. Stop eating his chips. Fuck you, losers. What is up, YouTube? Right now, I'm watching Darf Lenny live.
Too deep for my sandals, I'll be in my sandals.
There is a troll on here that keeps spamming Darf Lenny's
live stream attacking me, and I'm not having it. This person's over here saying, I wish I could speak my opinion without Josh getting upset. And I'm like, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? It seems like everyone's got an opinion and everyone hates everyone else's opinions. So how about we all just shut the fuck up? How about that? You know, and Darf is a good dude. He doesn't deserve having my trolls spam his channel like that. That's complete crap. Bite size, they comment. Remove. Bite-sized Cobra videos suck. Josh Saunders, stop banning people, my god. Don't tell me what to fucking do, asshole. How about that? They're sitting there promoting my trolls and talking shit about me. I'm gonna ban them. Okay? We don't need this crap on my buddy's channel. No, stop spamming Darf channel with Gothic King Cobra hate.
But the same couldn't be said for Steve, who returned to Casper with a new degenerate kink, pup play, also known as puppy play. It's a form of role-playing where people take on the persona of a puppy. Steve was really into the children's cartoon Paw Patrol. Fucking sicko.
What is up, YouTube? Yippers, chilling like an old school rock star villain. We got Scrapper Steve,
aka the Happy Pup.
What's up?
I walked all the way down here with this shit on, and people were waving at me, man.
Casper's a crazy town, man. Yeah. Hey, I don't judge Steve for the way he is. I don't judge Steve for the way he is, and you don't judge me, so yeah.
Watch YouTube, you must.
The skull might have fallen off my cowboy hat, but I'm still rocking it. That's fucking good. The dog in the background is Scrapper Steve. Yippers.
I tend to call myself Happy Pup.
Although Josh was surrounded by friends gagging for his attention, he would spend most of his free time with Angie and Walt. He would almost exclusively be eating or drinking.
Got some KFC in the building. Show that logo. Let's do one that really sings to the audience.
Don't spill it.
I'll try not to spill it, yeah.
Unless you wait till we get to Ellen.
Fair enough. I can make this work. Can the almighty Lord King Cobra complete the Mountain Dew White Lightning Challenge? Damn right I can. Oh, that's good. I'm walking, collecting my sticks. One person's like, quit hurting the trees. Another person said, leave him alone, he's autistic. I go to the liquor store to get some beer, and some young punk shouts out the window, homeless, just because I'm wearing my coats and my messenger bag collecting sticks for Etsy. Funny thing is I'm not homeless, but the only reason that offended me was because I had a buddy who was homeless and he died of epilepsy. Excuse me. Rest in peace, Alex Anderson.
In early November, Josh had some money problems brought up by his dad, so Josh did the only thing he could to make cash quickly: go live, e-beg, and tease showing his green cock holster.
Well, no wonder why my card got declined. When I went to go buy a beer yesterday, I gotten $5 from Exhumed Visions, and so I thought, well, let's go buy ourselves a beer. And then, lo and behold, I got a message from my dad on Facebook that says your checking account is negative $88 in the hole. God damn it. You know, YouTube, I don't mean to blow through money so fucking quickly. It just happens. Like, and I feel bad about it too, because I need to be more responsible with my money. I'll be the first to say it. Even though I'm in the negative in my bank account, I won't be for long. That's the best way to look at it, you know. Yeah, my rent's already been covered. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of splurge on fast food for YouTube a little bit, and you know, doing the review of Casper's. eBay the green undies to the highest bidder would bid. Make more wands, sell more wands. That's what I'm doing. Again, you don't have to donate money, but it's greatly appreciated either through my PayPal or through Super Chat, you know. If you want to see me get it more directly and more quickly, then PayPal is the best way to do that. You know what? That was uncalled for, so Josh doesn't have to learn from his mistakes. Fuck you, dude. You try being nice, and then you end the comment with a dick comment. Like, fuck you, dude. No, the cigarette harvester did not get vandalized. Believe me, I checked on it. Nobody dropped a fat turd in the cigarette collector. You know how I know this? Because I can go outside and check it right now. The ashtray is just fine. Fuck bite-sized Cobra videos. Motherfuckers are unoriginal. They can't even come up with their own style. I'm not putting the green undies on for free. Sickos. Let's see $100 in my PayPal account. Like straight up, dude. And I'm being sarcastic because no one's gonna donate $100 to see me in my green undies. Alrighty. Well, if you'd like to donate, you don't have to, but it's greatly appreciated. Let's go to PayPal. Did your dad chew you out for getting overdrawn? No, he just sent me a message on Facebook saying how I was $88 in the hole. And that's why I'm not spending any of the money that I get from my bank account in the next couple of days. Between me, you need a car. Yeah, that's why I have my YouTube super chat set to $3,400. Is so I can work on getting a car and shit. Which you can't really see, can you? Because I'm wearing black pajama bottoms, but I'm not wearing any freaking underwear, and this shit's like dangling right there. So I don't even fucking need some bullshit, you know. Man, I need to get a pair of cock holster that's just a little bit bigger. These things are freaking tight. I'm just saying the offer still stands. If you want to see me work out in these, you're going to have to fork up the cash. I know, $100. $100 to see me work out in my cock holster. Ladies, what's up? Back to begging again, I see. How is it begging if I'm offering a service? Bye, troll. I've already age restricted this live stream, so we're golden. You know. You want to see this working out? Yeah. That's why I don't have to worry about stuffing nothing down the front of my pants. I got a monster cock. Yeah. Well, if you donate $100 to my PayPal right now, I'll take my shirt and my pajamas off and I'll do curls in my cock holster. I have the weights right there. Oh, I'm not going to do it if it's being donated through Super Chat. It needs to be directly donated in one deposit to my PayPal. $300 to give yourself oral pleasure. Well, shit, if I could reach. If I could reach, I'm not that flexible. He's wearing a strap on. This ain't no goddamn strap on. This is all natural, baby. This right here ain't no goddamn strap on. Shit, I'm proud of what I got. I'm a decent guy. I respect women, and I got a huge wang, and I got some muscles to go with it. So, like, you know, hey, chicks don't want to get with me. That's their loss.
As Josh was failing at saving his money, his parents stepped in to be the adults and take him grocery shopping.
You know that chick I'm crushing on? It's more than just her green eyes. That's a bonus for me personally. It was the way she looked at me when I was at Walmart with my dad. And so we were having a father-son bonding moment, you know. And then I walk into the store with my dad, and there's my crush with, at the time, her boyfriend. And hello? Oh, hey, Mom, what's up? Yeah, I had a burger recipe I wanted to do on YouTube, and I'm actually out of toilet paper and groceries, so I was wondering if you'd go take me grocery shopping just for a couple small things. That sounds good. I need some toilet paper, I need some soda pop, some fresh jalapenos, cheddar cheese, some jalapeno. Yeah, they have these cheddar and bacon stuffed burger pens. All right, love you, Mom. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. My stepmom's been there for me since I was 3 or 4, so she's like a mom to me, you know.
Josh began prank phone calling telemarketers in a flaccid attempt at retaliation for his interrupted cooking videos. As you can imagine, most of these videos were so juvenile but funny. The old Josh was still in there.
Hi, are interested about a student forgiveness program?
Oh yes, I was wondering how much are your rates for student forgiveness loans? I owe about 40 grand, give or take.
Okay, have your taxes or your wages being garnished due to the student loan?
Hello, this is Rodrigo on record line. Who has the pleasure of speaking with?
Yes, this is Marvin Johnson.
Yes, this is Sam Johnson. Just trying to get my student loans taken care of, you know. I just graduated college and I'm up to my neck in these bills and it's really hard. I owe like $200,000.
Oh my god, YouTube. Oh my god, they were totally fucking believing it. What's up, YouTube? I just had a little fun there. A telemarketer called me with health insurance. So I pulled a freaking prank call on him. It was gold.
Thank you for holding. This is Mike with the National Delusions. Please verify the year, make, and model of the vehicle.
Yes, it's a 1924 Model T Coupe.
Ha 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 ha! He fucking hung up!
I love fucking with these people. Oh, that's just too fucking funny.
Now these calls were silly. Josh stumbled out of the gate and was immediately called out during his first prank call.
SSN scammers, huh? Well, this is just too gold for an opportunity. All right.
Hello.
Oh, yes, hello.
Yeah.
Is this for lowering the interest rates?
Are you aware you called me once before?
You've already called me once before. Oh, wee.
After pranking some telemarketers, the prankster was pranked. Trolls created a fake story on the now defunct website makeaprank.com, and Josh was tricked into believing a fan of his committed a mass shooting after being inspired by Josh's music. Of course, this was fake, but Josh's reaction was real.
Wait, what? The fuck? Oh my fucking god. What? No. No, 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 no.
A 14-year-old boy and a 16-year-old girl were dead, and 3 other students were injured after a classmate opened fire at a high school in Southern California Thursday morning. At least 2 students are dead and 3 others injured after a classmate opened fire at a high school in Southern California Thursday morning, sheriff's officials said. The 16-year-old male suspect was taken into custody and was last reported to be at a local hospital in grave condition from self-inflicted wounds. Authorities executed a search warrant at the suspect's alleged residence where some interesting items were found and taken into evidence for processing. Among these items of interest placed into evidence, the alleged weapon used to terrorize the high school, an Ouija board game where the planchette was placed over the top of yes, a cassette tape entitled Hell's Advocate from the suspect's front left pocket, and a bag of marijuana. Are you fucking kidding me? Independent research suggests the cassette tape entitled Hell's Advocate was produced by a small label in late 2019 by the name of Deathbed Tapes. The artist King Cobra could not yet be identified, but authorities have expressed interest in the content of the music. Detective Arlak went before a press and expressed that he sought to analyze the lyrics when the time permits during the ongoing investigation. The early morning school shooting was on the suspect's birthday, authorities said. The surviving victims, a 14-year-old girl and a 15-year-old girl, officials said. A 16-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy died after arriving at the hospital. God fucking damn it! This is the kind of crap that gives weed, the devil, and my music a bad name. Motherfucker! God damn it! I have had it with the stupidity in our fucking society. Hashtag fuck mass shootings. Fuck you. To the asshole who did this, you're no fan of mine. You're not worthy to hold my fucking tape. God damn it! That was not the intention of my music. Are you flippin' kidding me right now? I gotta be strong, YouTube. I gotta be strong. It was not my intention for this to happen. All I wanted to do was release some metal for people to... The whole point of my new album was for people to stop blaming the devil for everything. And this is only going to make it worse. This right here is only going to fucking make it worse. Well, now I'm in a crappy mood. Yeah, here's my official statement on this. That person who pulled that mass shooting is no fan of mine. If they would have watched my YouTube videos, I would have told them, fuck mass shootings. Fuck them. Smoke the pot, listen to the music, jam out to it, and if you're having a bad day, get over it. They found a wand in his locker. Get the fuck out of here with that. Yeah, but how credible is this article? Like, oh god damn it, dude. I feel so fucking sick to my stomach right now. I fucking feel like I'm in some disgusting nightmare. Nope, I'm awake. God damn it. At least 2 people were killed and several others were injured in a school shooting in California. I'm sorry, YouTube. I don't mean to start crying like I'm sorry, YouTube. I don't mean to start crying like a bitch, but this is so fucking heartbreaking, dude. We were doing so good, YouTube. We were doing so fucking good. We hadn't had a school shooting in months. Months. These poor parents who'd lost their children, these 2 children who died in the shooting. These parents aren't going to have their kids for Christmas. How fucking sad is that, dude?
I was in such a good mood. I woke up this morning. Okay. Hey, let's put some wands on my Etsy. This'll be fun. And then I got in an even better mood where I saw my fans were buying them up. It made me feel good about what I was doing.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Hey, Dad.
How's it going?
There was a mass shooting in California, and some troll created an article saying that the shooter had one of my new albums and shit like that.
Oh, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
And sincerely, they wouldn't include that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That wouldn't be in an article.
They're just like, oh, we found a Hell's Advocate tape in his pocket and shit like that.
Hey, Josh.
What?
Even if it's true, this has no effect on you.
Well, it gives my music a bad name, so yes, it does have some effect on me. Like,
You got a live video right now?
Yeah, hold up.
Don't feel too bad. Josh was told soon after the article was fake, and he wasn't too happy.
You know, quite often, YouTube, I've said it before and I'll say it again. My trolls go too far. My trolls go way too far. There was a recent school shooting in California where 2 kids died and 5 others were injured, including the gunman. Hashtag fuck mass shootings. And one of my dickhead trolls decided to create a fake article lying about a bunch of shit. So if you see the article talking about Hell's Advocates and a mass shooting, that article is fake. Okay? Like, I want some beer, I want some cigarettes, I've had it. I woke up in a good mood today.
At the end of the month, like every month, YouTube was paying Josh close to $1,000 for his super chat donations. As you suspect, he would blow his money in a week on drinking, sometimes at the bars in town. Whilst on his drinking binge, Josh would divulge more information about important moments in his life. Most importantly, more information about cheating on Stephanie with the pregnant woman he fucked for a cigarette.
Well, she wasn't pregnant. She was just chunky. And I didn't give her a pack of smokes. I gave her a cigarette. I was drunk in the back of my buddy's van, and there's this chick right there, and I offered her a cigarette to fuck me, and she's like, okay, why not? So I went to town on that shit. I was like, yeah. You know, she might have been a little bit chunky, but hey, fat chicks need loving too. I'm like, hey, you want I had a 6-pack of alcohol on hand, and right after I get done fucking her, I give her a cigarette, and I'm like, hey, you want one of these? And she's like, yeah, sure. Shh, cracks it open. You already know, of course she was of age. That time in the back of Chris's van, I remember that shit. Like, quite literally, my buddy Chris, his van's tire went flat, so we went to the gas station to pump up his spare, and we're broke down in the Peaches parking lot, and me, this other dude, and this chick are just sitting there in the back chilling. And then right after I get done fucking this chick in the back of my buddy's van, this other dude fucks her, and I'm like, damn, dude. I know, right? If I would have had the Bond tactical soap back then, I'm not particularly proud of it because that's the chick I cheated on Stephanie with, so I'm not particularly proud of it, to be quite honest. How many girls have I came inside? Let's just say I've had sex with like 7 to 8 girls. Are you worried about getting girls pregnant? Well, that's the thing of it. You don't want to fuck them when they're on their period, or like a week and a half to 2 weeks after their period. You want to wait till that shit dies down.
Things got so bad that he was hearing voices again and was drinking in the morning.
Then you get the caffeine and the alcohol. That's exactly why I mix it. That's the only reason why I mix Mountain Dew and beers, because 1, it tastes good. And 2, you get the caffeine with the beer. I can hear my neighbors upstairs. They're like, Josh has a drinking problem. Like, shit, I'll show you a drinking problem. I don't judge them for their life, so don't judge me for mine. Huh. Had a hard time sleeping, so I figured I'd wake up, drink a beer, make a video, and pass the fuck back out. Why is it that we get judged on the cars we drive?
But in Josh's mind, this wasn't an issue, and he emphasized that he did not have a drinking problem.
So it's Thanksgiving, you know, remember to be thankful for what you have. Establishing yourself as an entrepreneur in Wyoming is not the easiest, but I've managed to make it work. Now, for society to sit there and say that I have a drinking problem is a tad bit hypocritical, considering everybody does stuff to relieve stress. That is a fucking fact.
Despite showing no prior interest in American football, Josh went to Angie and Walt's to watch the games. He even spray painted his hair green on one occasion. This wouldn't be the only time that Josh would spray his head to hide his baldness.
Rise up. Rise up. Let's go, Falcons. Rocking with you for a minute. Chilling like a villain. For reallin'. Cause you know my raps are the illest in the 307. Listen up. Rise up. Go Falcons. Rise up.
Speaking of fans sending him gifts, Josh received a Clone a Willy kit. This was a very long, drawn-out process. Long story short, he fucked it up and failed to clone his monster cock.
One of my fangirls sent me a care package. One glow-in-the-dark Clone a Willy kit. Oh yeah. So, I know a lot of fangirls who've been waiting for this. They're just like, yes.
On top of failing to clone his Willy, Josh missed Thanksgiving because he overslept. News I'm sure his family were fine with.
Any plans today? Nope. I was supposed to get up and go hang out with my family on Thanksgiving, but because my cell phone's dead, because I don't have a proper charging cord for it, my cell phone died. So I didn't set my alarm, so I slept in. And so I guess I'll just see my family when they get back from Thanksgiving celebration. It is what it is. I wouldn't have minded spending Thanksgiving with my family, but I was conked the fudge out. I heard knocking on my window, I'm like, still half asleep. And then I rolled over and it stopped. So I was like, okay, whatever. Did you clone your Willy yet? Not yet. I'm gonna clone the Willy next month. Yeah, if Bite Size records this without my permission, then I'm gonna have their fucking channel taken down for stealing my videos without my permission. Like seriously, Bite Size Cobra needs to just grow the fuck up.
Before Christmas, Josh was feeling the holiday spirit and decided that he wanted to do a good deed and donate to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. He also bought his dad and his granddad a bar of tactical soap.
I'm still going to donate $100 to St. Jude's when I get my YouTube money. Trust and believe that. But you know what? I got my dad a bar of tactical soap for Christmas, so both sets of grandparents got a bar, you know.
But his holiday spirit was kicked into the dirt as he was once again subject to the real-life harassment by Casper locals.
I was at the post office today, waiting in line, and I'm standing behind this chick, waiting very patiently. I'm not even near this chick. I'm like an arm and a half length away from this person, nowhere near them. And this chick says, "Could you give me some personal space, please?" She kind of just glared at me, and I'm like, Wow, okay. First of all, I'm nowhere near you. Second of all, I'm waiting in line like the rest of us. I didn't say none of that. I just said, sure, not a problem. Sorry about that. Awful long line this holiday season. And then when it was my turn in line, I said, golly gee willikers, I have Asperger's, so sometimes I don't know my own personal space. Even though I wasn't in the wrong, as soon as that chick found out I had Asperger's, she was like, oh, now I feel bad. I didn't know it. Josh had autism. Fuck that, dude. That shit pisses me off. People go out of the way to fucking fuck with me. People go out of their way to fuck with me. And as soon as they find out I have Asperger's, their whole fucking tone changes. Like, oh, geez, I didn't know. Well, serves you right, you fucking asshole. Judge not lest you be judged. Huh? I don't worship God or Jesus or none of that bullshit, but there are a couple quotes from the Bible that I can get down with. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Judge not lest you be judged. I'll drink to that. Well, I decided to go to the West Side Walmart and do a little bit of Christmas shopping, and quite literally, I see a family out shopping, and I'm like, aw. Didn't say it out loud. I said it inside my head, and I smiled and kept on driving my cart. Perfectly innocent. Although because I might have looked different, I don't know, for whatever reason, the mother of these two kids says, quit staring at my kids. And I says to her, I says, it's not even like that, dude. I have Asperger's, and I know several people who have gone through some shit, so she shut right the fudge up after that, I tell you what. She even apologized. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you had Asperger's. What is it with people in this town? They think, oh, let's mess with Cobra because this is funny. Like, don't I get it enough on YouTube? I mean, that's just how sad the state of things have gotten anymore, YouTube, is you can't even sit there and go, aw, at a family shopping around Christmas time without people taking it weird, you know? It's dumb.
Josh slithered back to his apartment and ate a bowl of melted cheese.
About to pass out. It's the weekend. I made a snack. This is what it looks like. Ooh. I took this bowl, sprinkled some mozzarella cheese, and some of that cheddar jalapeno cheese, 2 miniature bags of Cheetos and some pepperonis, mixed it around and microwaved it until it got all warm and gooey in the middle.
Things weren't all bad, however. Josh was treated to an early Christmas gift by his alleged best friend, Ellen.
My friend Ellen got me this sweet pocket knife for the holidays. That's most definitely what's up.
The same day, Josh was true to his word and donated $100 to St. Jude. He posted proof to Facebook after Christmas.
So my YouTube money came in last night about 12 o'clock midnight. So the first thing I did, I donated $100 to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And I would encourage all of my fans to do the same. I sure would. We could definitely make a huge difference this holiday season if all of my fans join me in donating $100.
Josh said that Angie told him that she was having financial problems and was struggling to pay for Christmas dinner.
One of my friends was worried about Christmas dinner. They're just like, I don't know how we're going to do Christmas dinner this year. And they looked at me and I said, well, if I get some money, I'll gladly help out. Because, you know, nobody should have to go without food on Christmas. That's just sad. So, like, if I see my friends and they need money for some Christmas dinner, it's going to happen. I'll have to call my friend after my live stream and ask them if they still need help with that.
Was she guilt-tripping Josh into paying for Christmas dinner? It seems like perhaps she was using Josh's crush on her daughter to her advantage. Maybe he was just doing a nice thing for a friend. You can form your own opinions. And that will have to do for part 10. Thank you very much for watching. A special shout out to my writer, Nutmeg, and a huge thank you very much to my members. Please stay tuned for part 11.